So, I want history to repeat itself. Last season at this time, we ended the NBA Finals right here on Minnesota's home floor to take a 4-2 series lead as McDaniels misses the three. I would like to end it right here as I get the pass from, good crossover. Got the cross from right to left against Conley on the pass from Sarr, and we're up 2-0. Game 6 of the NBA Finals. This is Season Long Baller, and I guess I should stop expressing my wishes and get to trying to win Game 6, right? Randall comes across the paint. Good defense by Sarr. Now out to Conley. I jumped up trying to get a block. You know, speaking of blocks, maybe I shouldn't try to block Conley's shot after what happened in Game 2. Conley hits the free throw line area jump shot, and we're tied at 2. Pass over to Valanciunas, over to Kuzma. Kuzma back up top to me. And we will now try to run a floppy here for Kuzma. Kuzma comes around, gets the double screen, takes the shot, misses it, and the rebound to Conley. For the Timberwolves in white at home, trying to avoid the fate that happened to them last season. It is Conley, Edwards, as I tried to get the steal on Gobert. I mean, he's dribbling up top. I might as well try. Got to be careful not to get a second here in the first quarter. But Conley, Edwards, Gobert, Randall, and McDaniels. Lineup that has started 4 or 5 of these 6 games here in the finals. For the Wizards, come on, baseline monster, what are you doing? Gobert's. Okay, so did Gobert finally step out of bounds? You know, I will say, as we've gone, did we get a software update halfway through the season on NBA 2K25 to kind of rectify that? Because you couldn't go on the baseline, and now during the season, you've seen a lot more people, or a lot more players able to do it. We're going to try this floppy one more time. This time to Sarr. Double screen, plenty of, well, maybe not plenty of room. Randall was able to fight through it, and the pass up to Coulibaly. Now under 5 on the shot clock. Coulibaly into Kuzma, who was in tight against McDaniels. He misses, and the score remains tied at 2. Summerz, our player bill. Coulibaly, Sarr, Kuzma, and Valanciunas are your 5 for the Wizards. Now almost the exact same thing happens to McDaniels against, Coulibaly. And the Wizards get the rebound, and we still remain tied at 2. Baseline fade by me misses. And the rebound to Randall. He was by himself under the basket. Coulibaly picks him up. Over to McDaniels in the corner. He shoots between me and Kuzma. He misses. And Valanciunas has the rebound. This is Game 6 of the NBA Finals as I pump fake on Edwards. And again, we are up 3-2. Yeah, let's post up. Oh, no. Come on. Sarr, move. I wanted to post up Valanciunas, who had McDaniels on him. But because Sarr didn't move, Gobert just stood there in the way. And now Edwards has gone down. I was boxing out Edwards. And wait, this could be the story of the finals right here. Edwards is down. Let's see, what exactly happened here? All right, we're boxing out. And Edwards just goes down. Looks like he's holding his shoulder. And the rebound went over to Gobert anyway, so I wasn't able to get the rebound. But with 3:02 to go here in the first quarter, this finals may have drastically changed. Notice the fans. The fans know how important. Listen, the fans know how important this is with us being in Minnesota. Edwards, you can hear a pin drop. Wow, the fans. Okay, 2K. Okay. That's good. That's programming right there. I got to give it up to 2K on that one. That was awesome. Wow. But in all seriousness here, this is a major happening here in our finals because the Timberwolves not having Edwards could really put things in jeopardy. Now, I say that fully aware that during the regular season, we split with the Timberwolves. And they beat us by 20 in a game that they didn't have Edwards. As Alexander Walker hits a 3, and now the score is 5-2 in favor of the Timberwolves. So it's not a foregone conclusion as I drive against Conley. Left-hand finger roll is good, and it's 5-4. Still in favor of the Timberwolves. Randall brings the ball into the front court. He'll probably handle the ball more with Edwards out. We'll see if Edwards comes back. Oh, I gave Conley too easy a jump shot there. He misses the short jumper. Kuzma gets the rebound. And I'll come downhill. Gobert's behind me, and Conley fouls me. Was I in the air when Conley fouled me? I'm only saying that because, again, these seems to be some kind of rough fouls from the veteran there, right? Anyhow, in mid-January, we played the Timberwolves. And Ant was out. Let me see. Let me make sure I got this right. Ant was out. No. I think I've got this wrong. Yeah, in January, we played the Timberwolves. Ant was out. And we lost to the Timberwolves by 20. So the Timberwolves are fully capable of beating us without Ant, as much as I hate to say that. Just know that we went 73-9 during the season. Oh, the lob. Okay, I don't know about that one, but just know that, to finish the thought, that without Edwards, one of our 9 losses was to the Timberwolves, a Ant Edwards-less Timberwolves team. As I get the pass to Brogdon and get my first assist, and the Wizards get their first basket by someone that's not me. Pass into DiFrancesco. Coulibaly is able to recover. Now the pass out to Alexander Walker. I got a pick from Conley to try to pick that up. Now DiFrancesco in the corner to Randall. Randall shoots over Kuzma. He misses, and I've got my first rebound. Wizards up by 1. Into the paint. Pass over to Valanciunas on the baseline. I should have probably shot that in the paint. Now backing out against Conley. 10 on the shot clock. Now driving. And oh, wow. Now Brogdon recovered that block from Gobert on me. Gave it to Kuzma, and Kuzma misses the 3. And I've got the steal on Randall. Coming downhill. Lob up to Valanciunas, and he finishes it. Now, it's unlike one of the other games where I threw that lob to Valanciunas in Game 5, and the Gobert caught up with him and blocked the shot from behind. So this time we were able to get it done, and we're up by 3 here in the first quarter. Under 45 to go as DiFrancesco kicks it over to Conley. Conley gets a screen from Randall, comes baseline. I reach in on Conley, no haps. Conley back to Randall. Randall takes the 3. He misses. I've got my second rebound to go along with a pair of assists. Alexander Walker picks me up right around half court. I was looking at Kuzma, but there was no room there. And now we'll go screen and roll with Brogdon to try to put Conley in the action. Coming downhill, kick to Kuzma, wide open in the corner. Kuzma nails the 3. And the Wizards are up by 6 with 16 even to go here in the first quarter. Conley brings the ball into the front court, rushes the ball into the front court is more like it. Now he backs out. Probably holding for the final shot. In deep to Randall. And Kuzma picks up the foul. That will be his, what was that, his first? Randall with 4.5 seconds to go here in the first half will shoot a free throw, a pair of free throws. And we'll probably, if you're new to the channel, Season Long Baller, when our player build Jaymont Summerz comes out of the game, we're out of the game. So if we don't come out right here for this final 4.5, as you see, Bagley the third. Oh, it's good to see him. And now oh wow, we only took 4.5 seconds off. We're back in here at the beginning of the second quarter. No break. And it's good to see Bagley the third back. So Bagley the third played 4 seconds and we went back to the starting lineup. That was an odd substitution by Brian Keefe. Now, with 6 on the shot clock, I will take the 3 and, oh man, I released that horribly, moving to my left. So Bagley the third, I am glad to see Bagley the third back. But the story, of course, in this game is the first quarter injury to Ant Edwards. As DiFrancesco goes into the paint and it rolls off the rim. Kuzma gets the rebound. We'll get a report at halftime as to what is wrong with Ant. Now, whether he will come back in this game, we'll have to see. Sarr comes up top. Brogdon does not pass it to him. Brogdon working against Can't see who that is. Now, coming downhill against Reed. Kicked over to Valanciunas, up to Brogdon for the three, and he misses. Rebound to Alexander Walker. Is that Bio Diop? No, Miller. Okay, Miller working against Diop Bates is who I was thinking of. All right, Reed working against Valanciunas. Spins. Baseline Munster is forgiving again. Now kicks it out to Alexander Walker over to, oh my gosh. That was my horrible defense, trying to go in to get the rebound. You play defense for the entire 24 seconds. That's what the coach is telling me now. I get into the paint, draw the foul on Alexander Walker. I'll shoot a pair. Alexander Walker wants to complain to the refs. But I should have stayed on DiFrancesco until, obviously, the shot went up, and then I should have went in. But leaving him open on the perimeter gave him the wide open look. And now we are tied at 15. As Ingles and, is that Hollinger? There's Bates Diop. Have checked into the game for the Timberwolves. And is this all the result? This is an odd lineup by the Timberwolves. Is this all the result of Ant being out? Oh, I jumped too early. And Hollinger misses. Coulibaly up to me. I'll drive past to Sarr, and Sarr draws the foul on Bates Diop. And I said Hollinger. It is Dillingham. Dillingham. I've got it right. Dillingham. I corrected myself. Hollinger. Where did I get that from? Maybe I was trying to. No, I don't know what I was trying to do there. Anyhow, Sarr now has an opportunity for the three-point play after the pass from me. And he rolls it home. And the Wizards now have a three-point lead with 3:54 to go here in the second quarter. Now, keep in mind, again, that with Ant Edwards, we have all of a sudden seen Dillingham. We've seen Ingles, who's played some in the series. But we've seen Bates Diop as well. So I don't know what's made them change the lineup this much. But Chris Finch has dug a little deeper into the bench here. Maybe he's trying to save minutes for Conley, because Conley, will, of course, would be the main one handling the ball. Ingles brings the ball into the front court. I'm guarding Alexander Walker, who is, wide open after I had to fight through screens. He misses. Good defense by Sarr. I've got the rebound, and I'll bring the ball into the front court as Gobert is back in the game, along with DiFrancesco, Ingles, Alexander Walker. My pass was knocked away by DiFrancesco. I probably got lucky that was not intercepted. So you've got Ingles, Alexander Walker, DiFrancesco, Naz Reid, and Gobert as your five. Again, maybe Finch is trying to save Conley for later in the game. Screen from Kuzma. I kick it back to Kuzma. He lays it up and misses it. Wow, the short. There were defenders there, but I thought Kuzma was going to make that. All right, Kuzma misses that one. He's out on Gobert. Sarr is on Reed. Reed gives the shoulder fake to the left. Now comes into the paint, and I hate that animation, but he draws the foul on Sarr. And Reed will go to the line to shoot a pair as he's working out the kinks in the shoulder. We have faced the Timberwolves. We faced them obviously twice in the season. They're in the West, so we faced them twice in the season. Now we have faced them. This is the sixth time this season, but we played them obviously in the finals last season. So we're getting awfully familiar with the Timberwolves now. Reed hits both. Lead is 1. So a 4-2 series win against the Timberwolves last season. A split with the Timberwolves in the regular season this season. And right now up 3-2 against the Timberwolves as we run another floppy, this time for Bay, and it works. Bay gets the double screen, and it works, and we're up by 4. Sorry, I meant to call out that we were running the floppy, but was too busy explaining this, what now looks like a rivalry, right? All right, Ingles working up top. DiFrancesco cuts across the lane. Good defense, a good recovery by Coulibaly. Now DiFrancesco swings in against Coulibaly. He misses the right-hand layup. Coulibaly with the rebound over to Bey. I'm going to try to get the ball from Bey so we can run an offensive set for Bey. Yeah, here we go. We're going to go pick and fade with Bey. Ingles is on him, so putting Ingles in action is a bad. Back to Bey. Can we get 2 in a row? Yes. Saddiq Bey hits 2 in a row. Wizards on an 11-2 run. And it's a 7-point lead for the Wizards as we get down to 2 minutes exactly here in the second half. All right, Alexander Walker now drives. Now over to DiFrancesco. 5 on the shot clock. Here comes a screen by Ingles for DiFrancesco on Coulibaly. He misses, and I've got my 4th rebound to go along with 6 assists. Coming downhill against Alexander Walker, and the 2-hand flush is good. We'll hang around in the Twin Cities in Game 6, and the lead is now 9 for the Wizards. Alexander Walker brings the ball into the front court. Here comes Ingles across the court. Over to Ingles, driving against Bey. Back to Nasri, back to, oh man, I gave out. That is another instance of horrible defense on my part. We gave Alexander Walker a good look at a 3. DiFrancesco reached in on me to try to get the steal. Now here comes the screen by Bey. Back to Bey. Ingles recovers. Back to me. 5 on the shot clock. We'll run another fade with Bey. Coming downhill, I'll go with the left-hand layup over Ingles. It is good. Lead is now 8 for the Wizards. 48.8 to go in the first half. Ingles against Bey. Okay, I thought Reed was about to set a screen there, but he just ran across the court. Ingles holding. 10 on the shot clock now. DiFrancesco comes downhill, and he'll flush. He got around Conley off of I think that was a screen, and he just kept going after he got the pass. Now I'm trying to go 2 for 1. Quick possession into the paint. Now over to Valanciunas. Almost got it stolen by Reed. Kuzma picked it up. 2 for 1 opportunity's gone, but I've got the open look at the 3, and I get it over Alexander Walker. 20.7 to go, and it's a 9-point lead for the Wizards. Alexander Walker brings the ball into the front court. Now behind the back. Now over to Reed. Back over to Ingles. Alexander Walker up top. Under 6 on the shot clock. Gobert sets the screen. Alexander Walker into the paint. And he misses as Valanciunas came over to provide some help for me. I think that caused the miss. And the Wizards have a 9-point lead at the half here in Game 6. We'll see you in the second half. All-important Game 6. Wizards up 3 games to 2. Timberwolves trying to avoid the fate that happened to them last season. We'll start this half with another floppy. This time to Kuzma. Double screen. And McDaniels plays it well. Back up top to me. Conley is back in the game. But notice no Edwards. DiFrancesco gets the start. Back out to Kuzma. Good look. Conley blocks me out. He gets the rebound. That was a good look for Kuzma, but no haps. Randall drives and leaves it short. Sarr with the rebound. Sar up to me. Pump fake on DiFrancesco. Another pump fake. Now, I'll spin. DiFrancesco plays me well. Under 10 on the shot clock. Let's go pick and pop with Sar. Now back over to Coulibaly to Kuzma in the corner, and wait, where's the over the back? I had DiFrancesco blocked out. Over to Randall. Randall to Conley, who's wide open for the 3, and he nails it. And that cuts the lead to 6. Ooh, Kuzma's 1 out of 8. And I guess Brian Keefe didn't like that whole sequence, so he's going to talk about it. So for the Wizards, starting the second half, the normal starting lineup, Summerz, Coulibaly, Kuzma, Sar, and Valanciunas. For the Wolves, it's Conley, DiFrancesco, McDaniels, Randall, and Gobert, as DiFrancesco is in for Edwards. As you saw at the half, he has a sprained right shoulder, but we have no word yet on how long he's going to be out. But I guess it's safe to assume that he's out for this game. My pass over to Sar in the corner. Back up top to Brogdon, who has already checked in for... Wait, we're less than a minute in, and Brogdon's in for Kuzma. That's a pretty interesting substitution, but Brogdon is our main man, so our main 6th man. So, obviously had to get a transition take foul here in Minnesota. But the bigger thing, which I'm a little surprised, is Kuzma being out that quickly. I mean, it's not that unusual. I mean, look, Gobert is now checking out of the game, so I don't think it's that unusual. So with 4:41 to go here in the third, oh no, Gobert was just taking the ball out. Okay. But still, Brogdon is in the game, so Coulibaly moves down to the 3, Sar's the 4, and we've had this happen a couple of times where Gobert has just got behind Valanciunas and Conley hits him with a precision pass, and just like that, a 9-point lead is down to 3. 4:18 to go here in the third quarter. Third quarters have been very crucial this entire playoffs for the Wizards, either good or bad. Coming downhill, screen. Oh, wait, what happened there? I was about to throw that pass to Brogdon. Conley with the steal. He basically does looked like he was running a football option, didn't it? He just tossed it over to a short toss over to Randall. Randall gets fouled on the drive. He misses the first layup, ball don't lie. Misses the first layup. Here's the second. And I'm saying that because I don't think that steal I just can't get with on Conley there. I had thrown that pass a while ago. Now driving, got a step on DiFrancesco. Left hand is good. And a 3-point play opportunity for me. We are up by 4 here with 3:58 to go. Again, the big story, Ant Edwards hurt in the first quarter. Sprained right shoulder. He looks like he is done. Oh! That's what I get for talking. But it looks like he is done for this game. Can the Timberwolves basically survive this game and hope Edwards is able to play in Game 7? Oh, my. Conley lost Brogdon badly, but Sar coming over for the block shot changed that shot from Conley. Forced the miss. We'll start offense. Now driving against Conley. Scoop is good. Had to switch hands there to get it around Randall. And now the lead is back up to 7. Conley bringing the ball into the front court. Brogdon picks him up. I'm on DiFrancesco. Randall being guarded by Sar. Now DiFrancesco dribbles into the corner. I'm still on him. Now kicks it back to Randall. Randall drives. Randall jump step way high off the glass. He misses. Good rebound by Sar. I'm open. Now, crossover. Gobert picks me up. Got a double team going into Sar. Wait a minute. Wait. There's got to be a mismatch somewhere. I'll get inside of... Woo, nice move. I got inside of Conley. DiFrancesco came over, but I was able to use the right hand to get just the narrowest angle to get the ball on the glass and score. I've got 22, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. Lead is 9 again. Conley on the baseline over Brogdon hits, and that cuts the lead to 7. And again, Brian Keefe wants to talk about it. We're shooting 52%. The Timberwolves are at 40%, but the Timberwolves are still in this game. That is a little concerning because they're also still in this game without Edwards. Edwards hasn't been in most of this game, right? He basically got hurt so early in the first quarter. Oh, no. We got taken out with that 2:30, whatever it was, to go, and now we're down by 4. So without Edwards, the Timberwolves bench does the job. My layup rolls in against DiFrancesco, left hand on the right side. We are now down by 2. 5:47 to go here in the fourth quarter. DiFrancesco dribbling against me. You've got Summerz, Brogdon, Coulibaly, Sarr, and Bagley III is your 5 for the Wizards as DiFrancesco dribbles around up top a few times and now hits the elbow jumper. And now the lead is back to 4. We'll go screen and roll with Bagley III. We've got space. Oh, we missed. You know what? Bagley III has been out for weeks. I probably shouldn't have tried to throw that lob to him. We probably don't have any kind of timing now. Bates Diop catches a lob from, I don't see who threw it, but we recovered, but he kicks it out to DiFrancesco because we had collapsed on defense, and his 3 is true. And we're now down by 7 with 5 even to go. I challenge Naz Reid, flip it up to the glass, miss it, but Reid fouls me, and I'll go to the line to shoot a pair, and I need to shut up on these. First one is true. 4:58 to go as Kuzma now checks back into the game. 6-point lead for the Wizards. Second one is good. 5-point lead now. 5-point was a 6-point lead for the Timberwolves. Dillingham is in the game for the Timberwolves. DiFrancesco misses. Good block out by Coulibaly. Excellent block out by Coulibaly against Naz Reid. Alexander Walker picks me up. And now driving against Alexander Walker, and wait, that's Garza? I got the steal on Alexander Walker. Sarr over to me, plenty of room. I'll shoot the 3, got it. So my steal is helping to turn the tide here as I nailed the 3 to take advantage of the opportunity. A 2-point lead is, wow. Again, the Timberwolves have gone deep into the bench in this game. Reid comes across the paint. Good defense by Sarr. He misses. We've got the rebound and the opportunity to tie or take the lead. Now driving against Dillingham, kick it over to Valanciunas on the baseline. He scores with the right hand. And now we are all tied at 51 with 3:55 to go here in the fourth quarter. Game 6, Wizards up in the series 3-2. And so far the pattern has been odd numbers. The Wizards win, even the Timberwolves have won, regardless of home or away. All right, missed shot by the Timberwolves. Now we have an opportunity to tie. I'll bring the ball back out. Dillingham on me. All right, I'll drive around Garza and Dillingham, and I score, and we are up by 2 with 3:24 to go here in the fourth quarter. Game 1, Wizards won in D.C., Then the Timberwolves took Game 2 in D.C. Game 3, Wizards struck in Minnesota. Game 4, Timberwolves returned the favor at home. Game 5, 3 days ago, we pulled out a tight one in D.C., 78-73. And now here's Game 6 in Minnesota. I don't even want to talk about Game 7 yet. Oh, McDaniels is wide open. Ooh, he missed it. Wow, the fans are booing. Come on now. Wait. Did you see? Oh, no. Kuzma threw an interception at Randall. That was a horrible pass. Now Conley's not going to miss that. He did miss it. I've got the rebound, my 7th. But did you see Kuzma? Look, that was the yellow cross I saw, right? I did not make that up. I challenged Gobert. I tried him, and I missed. And come on, that's a trend. I can't even challenge that, but I think that's a horrible call. So, all right. Lead is now 1. I've let Conley get into the paint. He kicks it over to DiFrancesco. Let me hurry up and get back out here on Conley. All right, I jumped thinking where Conley go. This is crazy. Conley went behind his back. You notice all the times I've gone behind the back, I've thrown the ball out of bounds. We got lucky. I don't know how we didn't pick that up, but Conley has the turnover, and we have the ball and a 1-point lead with 2:34 to go here in the fourth quarter. Again, no Ant Edwards. He is the closer, basically, but Randall can close as well, so let's not take this for granted. Pass over to Kuzma. That's a yellow cross, and Kuzma misses, and Randall gets the rebound. This could be concerning Oh, of course, I couldn't get the steal on Randall. Pass over to Conley. Conley dribbles. I fight through a Randall screen. Hey, I don't know. I don't know. Was that a illegal screen from Randall? All right, 2-point lead for Minnesota. Minute 55 to go. We'll go pick and pop with Sar. Or pick and roll with Sar. Coming downhill. And my shot bounces off the front of the rim. It's missed. And now I've got the ball. I'll throw it up to Sar. He's right there beside me. Wait, how? You see how Randall pulled his hand back? Not to give me the hand up. But wait a minute. I tried to throw that pass along. All right, jump ball. Whoa, I won the tip to Sar. I almost never win these jump ball tips. All right, minute 34 to go. I almost had to steal on Randall, but of course I dived to the floor. I thought I had thrown that pass with Sar sitting right beside me. I kick it over to Valanciunas. He's got Conley on him. He scores. And we are tied at 55. Randall bringing the ball up. Remember, no Ant, so Randall is the closer. Randall spins on Sar, hangs in the air, and wow. That was a good shot. I'm still mad he did the old fake pickup hand thing. All right. Sar over to me. Brogdon has checked in for Koulibaly. I don't know. That might have been the wrong person. I don't know. We'll run floppy with Kuzma. All right. There you see the double screens. Brogdon and Sar. He comes over. McDaniels plays it well. Back to me. I drive into the paint. It's good. Before Randall was able to come over. And now it's tied at 57. 53 seconds and counting to go here in regulation. Game 6. If the Wizards win, they're the champions. If not, we're going game 7. Sar with the rebound on the Randall miss. Good defense by Sar. Up to me. I drive. Crossover. Now here comes DiFrancesco with a double team. Over to Valanciunas. Over to Kuzma. Back to me. 9 on the shot clock and counting. 27 seconds and counting. I'll drive. Coming downhill, and did that hit my foot? Over to Conley, and Conley by himself is fouled. 18.9 to go. I don't know. Did Conley still? I mean, it didn't look like Conley's hands were down, so what? Obviously, he's going to make both. No shock there. Brian Keefe calls timeout. Our last one, 18.9 to go. And the Timberwolves, Sands and Edwards are up by 2. Sar inbounds off the side. And now I have Conley on me up top. We'll go pick and roll with Sar. I've got room around Randall with the awesome double clutch layup. And now with 10.5 to go, Wizards have tied the game. Now I know I'm taking a chance by going to the hole early here, but I did not want to take the chance of missing and not having an opportunity to foul to extend the game. We've got to play defense. All right, no Ant Edwards, so this ball is probably going into Randall. Sar is on him. Clock running down. I'm guarding Conley. I cannot leave Conley. Here comes Sar driving. Oh, that was Randall driving on Sar. He is fouled with 2.4 to go. Oh, no, Randall's not going to miss both of these. Okay, he's 3 out of 4 today. First one. It's good. Minnesota is up by 1 in game 6. Second of 2. We don't have any timeouts. I just realized that again. It spins in. It's good. All right, I'm way down the floor here because we don't. No, that's not. Come on. Oh, no. We lose in Minnesota 61-59. We've got a game 7 coming. We have never played a game 7 in the season-long baller era. So game 7 will be Saturday, and I hope you join us for that. Oh, I cannot believe the ending of that game. Mike Conley. Okay, Conley played well, but personally, I think Julius Randle's the player of the game. I'm just saying. I don't know. What do you think? I think it's Julius Randle. Regardless, the story here is Ant Edwards. Oh, no. Edwards is out for the season. Of course, then again, they're 2-0 against us without him. So is that really that big a deal? And, whoa, no! Strained right hip. When did Kuzma get hurt? I guess it's when he came out early that time, but I didn't see him get hurt. He's out for the season. That's it for Season Long Baller. We will see you on Saturday for Game 7. Much love. Peace.